What's up, guys? Shock the Nation. Going through some old footage here. I have my very first moto at Gas MX. So this is like right after I got my 450. Traded in some jet skis for it a few years ago, so I'm real excited to get out there and run it. It's my old truck. Jess, this is my very first time ever on a moto track, and I'm fortunate enough to get it all on GoPro. So you'll see here some good editing. I kicked that thing probably 20 times. First kick right there, baby. All it took was 20 times to get it primed, and then just starts first kick every time. So here we go. This is the old layout of Gas MX. If you guys have never been there, it's an awesome track. It's in Watts, Oklahoma. It's really like, man, maybe 2 miles from Siloam Springs, Arkansas, kind of by the casino over there. It's got a real bad tendency of flooding. This was the old layout, which was a lot less aggressive, a lot more beginner friendly. Since then, I don't know if it switched owners or just whoever's managing the track, but today it's a little bit on the muddy side. This track tends to flood quite a bit, but they do a really good job now. They've since raised the track several feet. They do such a good job of maintaining it. Back then it was, they did a good job back then too, but I feel like the new crews really put a ton of work into it. But as you can see, with all that mud, we got those big thick ruts developing, which, like I said, this is my very first time out here ever riding motocross, so this is all brand new to me. At the time, I don't know what's good dirt or bad dirt. I don't know to stand or sit. I'm just kind of going out there doing my best on this 2009 YZ450, which actually, to be honest with you, kind of makes it a little bit easier to learn in these muddy conditions, because you just have power all over the place. The bike's a little bit on the heavier side, but man, let me tell you, it was an absolute blast. I'm lucky I came on the day I did. It made me absolutely fall in love with moto. Before, racing hare scramble and things like that, I thought it was, you interact with track people and it doesn't seem like they're as friendly sometimes as the off-road racing community. But I'll tell you what, at these little local tracks like this, that doesn't stand true at all. Everybody is super nice. Super accommodating. This is kind of an open practice format they have out at this track most of the time, so you can just kind of go out there and rip as you want to. I got some really good rutted corners developing here. Again, I at this point have no idea of hitting a rut. At least now I know what I'm supposed to do and mess it up. Back then I had no idea what I was supposed to do and still managed to find a way to mess it up, but we're getting around the track pretty good. You can see all the jumps faces are real mellow. Got some kind of single line stuff coming through these wetter parts. This is a big triple now, which is a ton of fun to hit, but in this it's just kind of more of a double. Coming around this corner here, when you're first new into riding, I think that riding moto is just like crucial to development, because it will develop a lot of skills that you won't get in the woods. Because the cool thing about a motocross track is you can hit the same corner over and over again all day long, and so the mistakes just come from your technique in that corner, not necessarily other factors like roots and rocks and things. So it gives you some time to really kind of dissect, oh man, yeah, there's some guys killing it out there. But it kind of gives you some time to really dissect that form and just go out there and get after it and ride the bike wide open. And I feel like in the woods a lot of the time I'm kind of more or less just kind of coasting the bike around, carrying momentum, whereas on the motocross track, you should be all the way on the gas, you should be all the way on the brakes, you should be cornering as hard as you can, and there's really no excuse for conserving any kind of energy out there. Trying to hit these inside lines and really pack those ruts in deep. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Jesse. He's got a song for you guys today. I really enjoyed that last edit. Let me guys know what you think about his music in the comments below. But I'm going to go ahead and be quiet for a little bit and let you guys just enjoy the song by Jesse Desorcy.
It's not the long flowing dress that you're in, or the light shining off of your skin, the fragile heart you protected for so long. or the mercy in your sense of right and wrong. It's not your hand searching slow in the dark, or your nails leaving love's watermark. It's not the way you talked me off the roof. Your questions like directions to the truth. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone, and one day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we'd go out on the sidewalk and smoke, and laugh at all the lovers and their plans. I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. Maybe time running out is a gift. I work hard till the end of my shift, and give you every second I can find, and hope it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone, and one day you'll be gone. This can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone, and one day you'll be gone.
Man, what a great song. He does doing such a good job, just killing it out there in Rhode Island. Have a long history with that dude. We went to boot camp together. Super nice guy. He ended up going blind after boot camp from some genetic disease that he had pre-existing going into it. It was a terrible deal, but man, what a nice guy. What awesome music. Please go check him out. He's on Spotify. I'm just going to let the rest of this video kind of play out with a little raw footage from the day, and I got some videos coming up. I'm going to do one about my Oklahoma City crash, and then maybe a Moto van review. But if you have any ideas, hit me up, man. I'd love to hear from you guys, and thank you guys so much again for watching.